I want you to hit that subscribe button right now. Don't miss this incredible real-life story.
When his child soldiers forcibly impregnated someone, they would bet on the gender of the unborn baby, cut open the pregnant mother to see who won, and leave her to die in the dirt. This is the story of Foday Sankoh. Sankoh was born in 1937, at a time when many African countries still suffered from the fallout of colonization and its exploitative atrocities that had left many countries with dysfunctional or corrupt governments. Sierra Leone was one of those countries, and Foday Sankoh was one of the people fed up with its corrupt government. So fed up that he wasn't just part of a student movement, no, he also traveled to Libya to train in the guerrilla camps of Muammar Gaddafi. Sankoh wanted more than protest, he wanted to kill to change his country. Eventually, in 1991, Sankoh took action by launching the Revolutionary United Front, RUF, a party claiming to fight for the common man of Sierra Leone against the corrupt government. In reality, though, ideology quickly went out the window and he ended up fighting them over control of the country's diamond mines, knowing it would fund his revolution army, even though his army already came cheap since Sankoh, he didn't recruit professional soldiers. No, he recruited young children aged 7 to 15. He abducted thousands of children, then brainwashed them to share his fury, got them addicted to drugs, and gave them AK-47s and machetes to fight his battles. Rather than taking on the corrupt government, Sankoh decided to start a civil war and cause so much havoc and death that he effectively forced the government to give him more and more influence and control over the country. Sankoh called this Operation No Living Thing, and the plan to terrorize the population into submission went as follows. Sankoh's child soldiers descended on villages high on drugs, rounded up civilians, lined up men, women and children, and asked them, "Do you want short sleeves or long sleeves?" Long sleeve meant they hacked your hand off at the wrist. Short sleeve meant they hacked your arm off at the shoulder. Up to 20,000 people were amputated this way, including toddlers and their grandmothers. The logic was that people without hands would never cast a vote against Sankoh nor hold a gun to fight back. Other than mutilation, the RUF was notorious for mass rape, sexual slavery, and some even say cannibalism. When his child soldiers forcibly impregnated someone, the army commanders would bet on the gender of the unborn baby and make the child soldiers cut the pregnant mother open to see who won, and then they left her in the dirt to die. Controlling the diamond mines, Foday Sankoh sold millions worth of blood diamonds to international, European, American, Western buyers who financed this terror. Eventually, his government cracked and even offered him the position of Vice President of Sierra Leone to stop the killing, but by then, Sankoh had plenty of power and influence and he didn't care much for the title anymore. After 11 years of terror, the UN stepped in. At their appearance, it gave an angry mob of citizens enough courage to surround Sankoh's house, grab him, strip him, and beat him. Then they handed him over to the UN officials. Before Sankoh was sentenced for his war crimes, though, he suffered a stroke and became catatonic and unable to speak until he died in a hospital bed in 2003.